discuss the antics of pro athletes, sports politics, and everything in between. No sport nor athlete is off limits. Now, get you a pitcher of wine and enjoy the show. Here are your hosts, Lene and Linnell Fletcher, aka the Fletcher Twins.
Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of A Pitch Worth 1,000 Words podcast. It's your girl Nelly Nell.
And it's your girl Nay. What it do, boo?
That's right. And y'all you press record as soon as I was about to open up my made good granola bites bag. So excuse me, audience, if you hear some crickling. Hold on. Okay, what are you tipping on tonight in the meantime?
I got my barefoot Moscato from Publix.
All right. I have my red wine. It's almost gone, so I'm gonna have to get another bottle this weekend. And let's just jump right into it. This past weekend, we went to another baseball game for Braden. I think they lost by 2 points, but it was good. A lot of people hit the ball this time, so that was good.
He had a scrimmage yesterday. I never go to the scrimmages though, but he said he hit the ball and scored.
Nice. And then we also had our mani-pedi, which I'm evil about.
Which I could have saved $100 and put them up towards my credit cards.
Mm-hmm. So we got our nails done and feet done, ladies and gentlemen, because we were supposed to be going to a concert tomorrow. And I don't think you understand how excited I was about this concert, because it's okay, people. It's an R&B concert, and I'm in my R&B phase right now, old school R&B too. That's literally all I listen to is R&B. And it was 2 performers in the lineup, and I'm not even going to say now because it might be switched. It was 2 performers in the lineup that I had never seen before, and I was very excited to see them. And they wasn't even the headliners. Like, I done seen the headliners before, so I didn't really care about that. But I was so excited. And plus, I got a brand new outfit too, and I had never... I'm so upset. Ticketmaster emailed me 3 days before the event saying it was rescheduled. And not only has it been postponed, rescheduled, whatever, but it's been rescheduled for 4 months from now, June 30th. So it was supposed to be February 2nd. Now it's June 30th, and it's on a Sunday. I'm gonna have to take Monday off. So I'm not happy. I was going to be so hyped this episode because I was going to be getting ready. I was going to be packing my stuff because I'm doing a half a day tomorrow, which I'm still doing my half a day tomorrow because the PTO is in, okay? The PTO is already in. But I'm so upset, okay? I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was low tickets. I don't care. I bought the ticket, perform just for me.
Remember when what's his name? Otis said a half a crowd that still deserves a good show?
Yes.
I care about the only one.
Perform for me, please. And we got amazing seats. Oh, so we won't be going to a concert this weekend. But my furniture, the last of my furniture is finally being delivered, my living room and dining room. So I'm excited about that. And then I think y'all bringing the kids and stuff over to see my new apartment. So that's something to look forward to. And also tomorrow, we are going to like a happy hour type situation that might end way past happy hour. So I'm finally getting outside, y'all, because
we staying a long time?
Possibly.
I thought y'all wanted to get there early so y'all can leave early.
No, I wanted to get there early to beat the crowd. Okay? Get there early to beat the crowd. Anyway, yeah, so that's all I got this weekend. Sunday, since there's no football, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Another self-care Sunday. Oh, I might go to the movie Sunday. That's what I was thinking. I might go see Argyle. And if you or Joe want, we can finally maybe see Beekeeper. If y'all have time on Sunday, y'all be too busy for me.
Yeah, I think we gotta go to Home Depot and pick up some stuff. Hopefully we can get it before our Super Bowl party, so it could be fresh. Yeah, we gotta go pick up some stuff from Home Depot. We got a Home Depot card, y'all, and it just sent me because it's our 6-year anniversary. They just sent me a coupon for up to 24 months free like finance, no interest for 24 months. So yeah, we about to use that.
Anyway, that's the upcoming weekend. So let's get into our around the league segment. Let's start with the NBA. So Marc Gasol did announce his retirement from the NBA after having a 20-year professional career. So kudos to Marc Gasol. NBA player Anthony Edwards was fined $40,000 because he criticized the refs publicly. Okay, you can do it behind the back, but not while the camera's there. You can't do it. Okay. Number 4, Jannik Sinner upsets 10-time Australian Open champion Novak Djokovic to reach his first Grand Slam. And then in the Grand Slam finals, he overcame a 0-2 deficit to defeat Daniil Medvedev in 5 sets to win his first Grand Slam title. So kudos to Jannik Sinner.
I didn't know Novak, whatever his name, still played. They be playing for like 30 years.
Novak Djokovic or something.
Cause you could be in that. I don't think there's a minimum age. Cause wasn't the most recent black girl like 18 or 19, 16, something like that?
Something. They be in their teens. Arina Sablenka won for the women, the Australian Open. So kudos to Arina. My boy Luka Doncic scored 73 points versus the Hawks, which is the most points in the game since Kobe's 81 points. We mentioned that last week. And he's tied for 4th most points ever in a game in NBA history. So kudos, Luka. Let's get to football. The Seahawks is supposedly going to hire the Ravens defensive coordinator Mike McDonald as their new head coach. The Commanders are hiring the Cowboys defense coordinator. Defensive people always get the head coaching jobs. So the Commanders are hiring the Cowboys defensive coordinator Dan Quinn as their next coach. And for the Lions, their GM Brad Holmes, which is a black man, y'all, and it is Black History Month. Happy Black History Month. So their GM, Brad Holmes, has been named 2023 NFL Executive of the Year. And their head coach, Dan Campbell, was named the 101 Awards NFC Coach of the Year. So kudos to the Lions, even though they lost. We're about to get into it later. Kudos to them. And legal. Okay, so this is like one of a subtopic before we talk about the football that just happened. And I want your legal opinion since you're in the legal field. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yesterday I got a Yahoo update, sports update about our guy Tyreek Hill. So he fired his lawyer because his lawyer mistakenly filed divorce papers for him and his wife.
I saw, that's so funny because I saw a story basically where he had to come out and publicly say like I didn't file divorce papers, but because at first I was like, because I had saw that they said he did, and then he came out and said he didn't. So I'm like, nobody can make this up. Like this would be like somebody can easily debunk somebody saying I didn't file paperwork, but yeah, somebody filed it for you in that case. It's filed. You can't come out and say, oh, such and such filed divorce papers and it can't be proven. It can be proven.
It's public knowledge, yeah. So my question to you is first of all, who lied? Somebody lied. Either he wanted a divorce and told his lawyer, you got the green light, go ahead and do it. And then 2 hours later, he changed his mind, but it was already done. Or the lawyer just assumed that they was going to go through it. So how can you or a lawyer mistakenly file divorce papers? Miss Legal Aid, how does that happen?
I'm not a legal aid, but anyway, first of all, why do you got a family attorney on retainer is the question. Second of all, you have to, an attorney cannot file a petition without your signature. So unless they have different laws. Wait, he's in Florida. Yeah. An attorney cannot file a petition without the petitioners, that will be him, without his signature and the
So
date.
he signed the form. He just probably was like, "Don't do it yet," or it probably was a situation where he signed. He was like, "Don't do it yet," but if I don't call you and tell you not to do it by a certain date, then do it. Something like that.
Yeah, and also, at least at my firm, every time we file something, we provide it to the client so they can have their copy and the date and time it was filed and the file number. So he should have received a copy from his attorney and let him know that this was filed. So, like, unless his attorney is just forging his signature and filing stuff on his own all willy-nilly, he knew this.
And he's just trying to
Because
see why.
his attorney can't get disbarred. You cannot file a petition without the signature of the petitioner or an answer without the signature of the respondent. You can't do it. You can file like motions and stuff like, but the original petition and answer, they have to sign, the person has to sign off on it. So
This is
unless
what
it
my theory.
doesn't
I
have
got
a signature, unless it doesn't have a signature, which the court would have rejected it anyway if it didn't have a signature.
This is my theory of what happened. So he was trying to do to Jeezy what Jeezy did to Jenny Ma and surprise her as okay. And it backfired. And now he's trying to CYA. He's trying to cover his butt, okay? And say, honey, no, I didn't do that. That's wrong. I'm gonna fire him. You're fired. He was trying to divorce her. He was trying to divorce her.
So you say he fired him or he's suing him? Which one was it?
Fired.
Okay, and that's how you know right there that he knew about it, because in that case he would have sued him. He would have sued him because, like, there's no freaking way he would have sued him, filed a complaint with the bar. He could have gotten potentially disbarred or banned or suspended, but he just fired him. That sounds fishy.
So you think he knew about it and he was about to divorce her, but then maybe changed his mind, or maybe his wife found out and then he convinced him to stay and stuff like that. He wanted to divorce her. That's a red flag. That's a red flag. You need to have an exit plan, ma'am, because it's gonna come when you least expect it, okay? When you least expect it. Ask Jenny Ma. She found out with us, okay? She found out with us.
Just like supposedly Portia found out on the Twitter.
That's something. And he was supposedly they were in the same house, like she was in one room and he was down the hall. That's that hurt. That's that hurt. Okay, that's that hurt.
I remember I broke up with somebody over voicemail because they didn't answer the phone at the time. So I left a voicemail.
Not even a voicemail. This had to be 1982. Somebody stopped talking to me via text message, and I wanted to respond, right? And of course, I had a whole book written out, right? But I learned that before you send a book, send it to your friends so they can approve, say yay, nay, no, whatever. So and this is what he said so eloquently, because he was the elite, he was an elite, okay? He was high value. So he said our preferences don't align, which was 100% true. Like, I completely agree with it now, and I agree with it hours later after he texted me. But in that moment, I had wanted to write a book, right?
Was this the one that used to get mad that went on the weekends when you would binge watch shows?
Yes. So I will, because I guess that wasn't productive enough for him. So I sent the book to Alex, and she was like, no, I don't think you should send that. Just don't respond, because even if you send that to him, it doesn't change the fact that he don't want to talk to you no more. He's like, and I was like, that's true. And also, funny that you brought up binge watching TV shows. And that point, I was binge watching Snowfall. So
you was gangster?
No, I wasn't gangster. I'm just saying the show was so freaking good. And like I always had cliffhangers that by the time I said yeah to Alex, but honestly, I had got over it also because I agree with him, but I had got over it within like 3 hours because I was so focused on what was Franklin gonna do next. The TV shows that may help you get over somebody, guys. So that's the PSA. If you need to get over somebody, get into a show and binge watch it. Because I was so focused on Franklin that I was like, okay, this whatever. And then that was the fastest I think I've ever gotten over a person. It was literally within an hour. Because I was like,
What
okay, what's
about
next?
that person that you thought didn't speak back to you in college? That was instant.
That was instant. But that was instant because that was back when I was gangster. Now that was my gangster days. But yeah, I thought this guy, he knew, but mind you, he did have a girlfriend. But he knew I had a little crush on him. He was an upperclassman, y'all, right? And I remember one day Kim dared me. That I told you, gangster, I'll be doing dares. So Kim dared me to go up to him and tell him I liked him, and like an idiot, I did. So he knew from that moment on that I liked him or whatever. But and he used to always wave to me when like in the union or whatever. But yeah, one day I thought he purposely not waving. I still don't know if it was purpose or if he might have couldn't just see me because he did turn. And I thought, excuse me, but I thought he did it on purpose. So I was like, okay, I don't like him no more. And from that moment on, y'all never heard me speak his name again. And it's crazy because I literally used to talk about him all day, every day. So for me just to shut it off right there, that my cutoff game was real good, y'all.
Yeah, I don't know how you did that.
Real good. But anyways, tangent. So let's get back to the story at hand. The football games this weekend. Okay, so guys, we told y'all that I could have won the bracket this past weekend if the Ravens would have just won. I would have won or at least been closer to winning, right?
You would
So
have been
the worst
closer.
thing,
You would have been closer to winning, but if had San Fran lost, you would have won.
right?
Whatever
The
happened to Baltimore.
the worst thing happened to me, y'all. Baltimore lost and San Fran won. Luckily, thank God, I had San Fran going to the ship as well. But let's first talk about this Baltimore Chiefs game. And first of all, it was so hard. It was so hard for me to go against the Chiefs because that's my second team. So and Kelsey had one of his best games ever, and I'm like, I'm so mad I can't root for him because I want this money. Okay, I want this money. He got money. Okay, he got Taylor. Taylor got money. Okay. And so it was already hard for me. So the Chiefs won 17-10. The Chiefs did not even score in the second half. How y'all hold the Chiefs to 0 points in the second half and still lose? Like, what's going on? It seemed like every time the Ravens did something good, they either got a penalty or a fumble or something. Remember the fumble in the end zone? It
was very hard to watch because I was like rooting. I was really rooting for what's his name, Lamar. I was really rooting for him. It was hard to watch. I don't even think I watched the tail end of it. I came upstairs and I washed my wig.
Yeah.
Not this
That
one.
you were going to wear to the concert?
Yeah, my concert wig.
But yeah, I was rooting. Yeah, it wasn't even about me rooting against the Chiefs. I was rooting for Lamar because I thought this was his year. He deserved it. He gonna get MVP in a couple weeks. This will be his first time in the Super Bowl. So I have a couple questions to ask you. First, were the Ravens this year overhyped?
No, I think they was better than they've been.
They just had a bad game.
In the recent years, I think they were better than they were.
Do you think if the NFL would never do this, but because you know how it's one and done in the NFL, but NBA is best out of 7? Because the Ravens literally just had a bad game. Everything that could have went wrong, right? Do you think they would have win a 7-game series against the Chiefs this year? Like the teams
That would be
this
too much football to watch, but
year?
I
A
don't.
3-game series there.
I think they would because KC is inconsistent. Like they're well this year for recent years. I think they've been a little inconsistent. So yeah, it's possible. Hopefully, they be inconsistent during the Super Bowl.
No, I need that money. Next question. Are the Chiefs the next NFL dynasty, like your Patriots?
No. Sorry, went
You
down the wrong
choked?
place.
That question choked you up?
Yeah. No, they're not.
How? They've been in the past 5 years, they've been in 4 Super Bowls. I think they won 2 or 3. So, but you know, and this, if they win this year, it'll be back to back. You
No.
still no. Okay, I think they will be because of all the wins. There are, like, you can't deny the Chiefs. And also
Well, let them get to 6 first.
let them get to 6. Okay, let them get
I
to
mean,
6.
let them win 6 first.
Oh, so that's the bar now? It's 6. That's the bar.
That's the bar. If you want to be on the level with the Patriots, yeah.
Anywho, in the Taylor effect, so it came, and I'm gonna talk about her a little later. But it came to the attention, or I guess they put it out in the news that she grossed either the NFL or the Chiefs. I forgot, like $351 million or something throughout the game she's been at. So do you think she's good for the NFL as far as like ratings? As far as ratings go?
I think as far as ratings, yeah, because I think her fans going to watch to see if she's going to be there and stuff. But how could they calculate? How could they make these calculations and specifically, what's the word? Specifically say that it's because of her. I don't get it.
Maybe because I know his jersey sales went through the roof, but also advertising, like when people watch game because she's on it, you remember commercials are advertising. So maybe those advertising, Budweiser, whatever, getting more, like sales are increasing. I don't know. But they said 351 million, I believe.
I can't believe they attributing that to one person.
That's what Charlamagne the God always say. He always be like, "Why? I can't believe y'all attributing all this to Taylor, like Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs not the edge. Like they haven't been the edge." So I get it, and I do love Taylor, but I don't need to see her every time Kelsey catch the ball, y'all. Let me enjoy the game, and let's see after the game, like when they hug their kids. That's what I want to see. Okay, that's what we there for. But yeah, that was cute though. You saw and when you I don't know if you sent me the video or I just saw it on YouTube. She was being so patient and waiting. I guess he hugged his mom first or whatever. And she looked so shy, like she didn't, like she was just down there to support him. Like she didn't want to give PDA. He the one went in for the kiss. She just was doing the hug and was whispering stuff in his ear. He went for that kiss, y'all. He went for the kiss. But yeah, y'all gonna see her. And now they talking about is she gonna be there because she got somewhere, she gotta be in Japan the next day. Oh yeah, she gonna be there at that Super Bowl. What are y'all talking about? Why is that even up for debate? I'm confused. Anywho, let's get to that other game, which disappointed me as well. Sunday was not a good day after my self-care afternoon. It was not a good morning to afternoon. It was not a good day for me for football. Okay. So hopefully the Super Bowl is good. But the Lions-Niners game. So the Lions came out balling. Okay, they ain't come to play. I was like, can we finish at halftime? Like, can the game be done at halftime? Okay. The Lions came out balling. Then the Niners had a PTA at halftime, a PTA meeting. I don't know who was in there, but they got that pep talk on. Somebody did a motivational speech. Okay, because the Niners won via a 17-point comeback. That's a big comeback, right? And the Lions went for a couple fourth downs that they didn't make because they coach like go for it. Like we got 4 chances. It's not 3 and a possible. It's 4. Okay, it's 4.
And Joe was upset about one of those because he really didn't need to go for it, and he went for it. They went for it.
Yeah, so that was actually my next question. Do you think the Lions should have gone for the 4th downs? Or are they too confident in their offense?
First of all, I didn't even know Lions had an offense. I just always knew they had a good defense.
They
But
got a good offense too.
I don't think you should go for a 4th down unless you like needed to win. Like this is like
Do
all
or
or
die.
nothing. Or unless like you see that they like you killing them, that they not good, they're weak. But in that case, you wouldn't even have to get to a 4th down. So I don't think you should go for a 4th unless it's a game, the like
Game is on the line.
yeah.
Yeah, that sucks because I was rooting for the Lions. Also, do you think the Lions? And this is a crazy question, but because everybody wanted the Ravens and the Lions. Well, most of America did. Do you think the Lions morally deserve to go because it would have been their first Super Bowl, or they didn't earn it, so they didn't go?
What would it have been their first Super Bowl?
Yes.
No, you gotta earn it. What you mean? In that case, Tom Brady should have been every year. What you talking about? We don't do
It's
pity championships now.
okay. I know we don't do pity championships, but it's just that San Fran was there a few years ago. KC go every other year, if not every year. It's like they about to start getting on my nerves, like the Lakers. That's why I didn't like Kobe Bryant and the Lakers because they kept winning. Because it's like, and then it's like to the fans, what am I getting excited for? Like the start of a season, we all know who's gonna win the Super Bowl or who's gonna win a championship. It's nothing to be excited for after a while. That's why I didn't like the Patriots, and that's why I didn't like the Lakers. But I just hope the game is good. Like let it be offensive, and hopefully this year I won't be asleep for the second half. I drank too much last year, and I was asleep the second half. After we underperformed, I went to sleep. Okay, it won't happen this year.
Or did you go to sleep while she was performing?
That was a good. I didn't appreciate it while I was watching it because I was looking at like this, and I was like, "Is she?" I'm the one. Everybody was silent because it was an elephant in the room, and I'm the one that broke the silence. And I was like, "Is she pregnant?" Because everybody was trying to figure it out, like we didn't know. But then I said it. I broke the ice. But anyway, I'm gonna be up. Plus, I don't have to catch a flight the next morning. Remember, I had a 6 o'clock flight back to New York last year. So anyway, let's talk about these Super Bowl conspiracy theories. Did you believe? I didn't even hear about it till late in the week last week with the Super Bowl logo colors theory. So that theory was debunked. That theory was like the past 3 years, the Super Bowl logo colors have been of the teams that went. So this year, if it was true, the Ravens and San Fran should have went, which I was happy when I heard that theory. I'm like, I hope this is true. It's not true, guys. Okay, so that's done. That's done. And also I think we talked about this earlier, the Taylor Swift ratings theory. Do you think that is in the theory that the Chiefs had to go so Taylor Swift can be there and bring up the ratings for the Super Bowl? That was another theory.
The way the Ravens was playing, you would think that somebody was paying them to lose.
That's what I was texting.
Surprised.
I was texting Shashi, my friend in New York, and she was saying that. She was like, what the fuck? She was like, they making it too obvious. She kept saying that this is too obvious. Like, come on. And I was like, I don't know, but I hope not, because then that would make me. And then she was like, Sashi brought up a good point. She was like, if y'all gonna make it fake, at least announce it like the WWE. And they still got fans. Okay? They still got their fans.
That's funny because it is fake and they still have a lot of viewership. And it's still on today. I remember the last time I even like heard or of anything when it was really popular was in middle school. And it's because this boy on our bus named Benjamin, he used to always bring up The Rock. But after middle school, I never heard of it again. But I be seeing it when I flip through my channels. I see it like Friday Night SmackDown or what. And I see it, and I'm like, this still comes on, even though And Joe say they used to watch it too, like he liked wrestling too. And one day I said, you know it's fake, right? And he was like, yeah, but he don't care.
That's funny. I think they just signed like a deal with Netflix or with Prime, something with the WWE just signed a deal. So yeah, they on and popping, and it's fake and it's fine. It's fake and phony, okay? But hey, it
So
is what it
and
is.
Joe be like, so it's these reality shows y'all like to watch. And I'm like, they don't be fake. What it is they tell them what to talk about in a specific scene. That's what it is.
They
Now I
create
have heard that I think I heard this specifically with either the Hills or Laguna Beach, one of them early ones. Y'all don't know
I
nothing
like
about that. But one of them shows they interviewed one of the cast members, and I guess they was like the interviewer was saying was like, is this stuff fake? Is it scripted? Whatever. And she was like, no, but what it is if something happens off camera, like the cameras aren't there, and it's like I guess good or juicy, and they missed it, then they will recreate that scene. Like they'll be like, okay, let's do this scene on camera this time. So that's and then I think Scrappy said in his interview with Carlos King, which I didn't watch the whole thing because Carlos King interviews be too long.
They be
But
like 3
and
hours.
if it don't catch me in the first 5 seconds like Cat Williams, I'm out. But
Okay.
Scrappy said something like they be like, okay, this is the scene. You doing the scene with such and such. Remember 2 weeks ago he said this about you. Go.
Yeah, they
And he
create
be
that
like,
scene.
he be over it already because it's like 2 weeks later, but now he gotta act like he's still upset.
That's
But
the producer's job is to create the scene. Now they can't tell them how to react. The reactions are all real. But yeah, they gotta create the scene to do ratings. And it's crazy. But it is what it is. The people watch it and they gonna keep watching it, and it is what it is. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna watch the Super Bowl whether Taylor there or not, but she is gonna be there. But I'm excited for the halftime show. Usher, he just did an interview on Club Shay Shay. I might watch that if I have some time. But my thing about Usher, like he need to tell me what he be drinking. Like what kind of water you drink and what kind of food you eat. Cause he looked 20.
well,
Like, why does he look that good?
he does look good. You know that he dated Chili before, and you know she have her list of requirements. So
Mm-hmm.
if he matched those lists, I could tell you he don't drink alcohol and he probably don't smoke. He
Mm-hmm.
probably don't eat red meat. Like if he matched all those 1,000 criteria that Chili has, which to me shit, okay.
But
Her list probably only should be two. But anyway, if he matched them, then that's why. Cause he
he
ain't doing
look
all this stuff I hear that y'all doing in these streets.
he
He
look
going to sleep
like
at 8 o'clock.
he what at 8 o'clock?
He going to sleep. He getting him a good night's rest.
Sleep does factor in the aging process as well. But he look, and I'm not. I mean, yes, he is attractive, but forget that attractive stuff. He looks like he's 20. Like I can't get that he's like in his mid-40s. And then when we went to his concert, he can still dance. I really thought he was gonna be shamming because you know when you get older, people sham. This man was doing it 100%. Like I need to know his doctor and I need to know his choreographer because he's great, and I'm very excited to see him. I'm very, very excited. And it's gonna be wild, wild stuff. Okay? It's gonna be wild. Anyway, let's get to the highlight of the week. And our highlight of the week goes to Terry Killians. He will be the first person to ever play in and officiate a Super Bowl. Killians was a member of the 1999 Tennessee Titans team that played in Super Bowl 34. Remember when they lost by a yard?
Oh wow. Yes,
He
I
was on
do.
that,
I was in middle school.
he was on that team. And now he's officiating, so he made history on Black History Month. Kudos to him. And yeah, so next week we got a really good episode for you guys. I'm very excited. It's our Super Bowl episode, and we're gonna have some special guests on. So y'all please tune in next week. And that's all we got for y'all this week. Bye.
Yeah, first, wait, before we say
She
bye.
always does this, guys. Don't she always do this? She waits till after I say bye to make an announcement.
What?
Y'all can.
No, I'm just reminding them March is International Women's Month. And I think and you know, we do last year we did our first annual women's in sports series. So we're gonna keep that going. This is gonna be our second year. I think so far I want to say we got three or
Somebody-
four, because I
or
think
two
somebody wrote us today.
Yeah, people email us.
So, if you guys want to see one of your favorite women in sports featured on our Women in Sports series, shoot us a DM or an email, and we will reach out to them. I think we're almost full, so get it in now. Don't forget. Also, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on your notifications so you know when we post a video, you'll be the first one to see it. Like, comment, share. That's all I got.
That's right. That's right. And we'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.
Hey y'all, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words with yours truly, the Fletcher Twins. Make sure you join us every week and rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit up our email at podcast.1000words@gmail.com with any questions or topics you'd like to hear us cover. Also, check us out on IG at the Fletcher Twins and Facebook at A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words.